All right, just received this package. Should be the red dot that I ordered. Let me see if I can open it up. Packaging slip out of the way. Bubble wrap. Romeo 10. That will be going on. SIG. Of course, the AXG Pro. There you go. So manual, some SIG stickers. Looks like a little cloth for the red dot, little dust cloth. Most of those, I'm surprised, aren't really that good. They're too slick, like they just slide over it, versus being like a nice microfiber kind of material. See, this feels like it'd be okay, but it wouldn't really clean like a microfiber cloth. But it's free. It's just a little something for their advertisement, I guess. This is the first time I've ever seen these little SIG stickers. I usually see the larger, they're not really decals, they're just large gray and black stickers. All right. Ooh, nice that it comes with the battery if I can get it out. It's tucked in there pretty well. Well, pretty good, I should say. All right, this is the cover. I have these, but I hardly ever put them on. I'm not really sure. I mean, maybe if I had less and space wasn't such a huge factor, I'd probably put a few on, but since it is, and I do have a few, it's just not worth putting them on. Plus, I don't carry them around everywhere with me. They just sit in my safe once I'm done. Looks like it comes with this little tool. I could see that being for the adjustments. I'm not sure why this would flip over, aside from maybe holding a battery, probably. Close it up, put a keychain through it. You have a battery, you have a tool for adjustments. I might keep this. I'm always looking for adjustment tools when I go to the range, and I don't always have all my tools with me. And there I'm trying to adjust it with brass shells, or trying to find something to kind of use as a makeshift screwdriver. So I might keep this on my keychain. Let me see what this is. Put the camera down for a second. All right, so it's 2 screws that came with it. Oh. And it does come with the little Torx toolkit for it. So that's good. So I have 2 mounting screws, the red dot itself, battery, little extra tool from SIG, and the protective cover, which is metal. Let's see how it looks when I'm done. This is the red dot already installed on the gun. I like the overall look. I'm not a fan of it not being be able to co-witness, just because it sits on the high side. There's no additional plate, it was just a direct mount, which is what I was looking for, but I was hoping the sights would be just a little bit higher up, or the red dot would be just sitting a little lower. I will have to look for some dots that are just a little bit higher so I can co-witness. But overall, it's pretty good. Can't wait to shoot it. It's a little too late today, so I'll probably go tomorrow. One thing I wasn't loving, I should have showed it earlier, but the red dot is just basic on the front. The SIG on the front of the actual gun has a little notch cut out. When you put this plate, those two little pieces right there, they go underneath that little shelf, and then you screw these down and it secures it, so it helps lock it in. It would have been nice if the red dot, being that they're the ones that make both products, if they would have included something like that. If not, just two little pieces, a whole little curve, because it does have a whole notch cut out in the front of the actual slide, because it's really just two screws holding it on, and they're not even in the center, they're just a little further back. So it would have been nice to be able to kind of hook it in and then seat it in, similar to the way that the FCU, the fire control unit, does. Kind of hooks in, sits down, the pin secures it, but it's also held in place because of the way it's wedged in there. This doesn't have that. Like I said, this is the factory just plate cover, and it does have something to kind of wedge itself and then secure down, that we know it's going to be stable. This is just nothing more than whatever torque you put on the screws. I already installed the battery. I think it was a 1632 battery, I don't remember, but if it is, I should have another one, and I'll just leave a spare in here. I did use this for the optic adjustment. It was far to the right. Now I don't know how good that is, but it should be good enough for me to get it on paper. I mean, 7 yards, it really can't be too hard, but still, less shots means less money that I have to pretty much invest in to try to get this zeroed in. And that is it. I don't really think I'm gonna go for a dot on this. I mean, not a dot, but a light. I like the way it looks. If I really like the way it shoots, it might be my home defense gun, but I doubt it. I'm really happy with the M&P. But if it ever does sit in rotation for a home defense gun, then I'll definitely be putting a light on it. That way the rail won't go to waste. Right now it really isn't a waste. It's a metal gun. You can actually hit somebody with that. I doubt I'll ever be in a situation where I have to do that. I don't see myself running out of ammo during just a shootout or anything. But maybe if it's a situation where it doesn't warrant lethal force, but it does require force, it'd be an option, right? Just smack someone on the head, and I'm sure they'll stop whatever it was that they were doing or thinking of doing. But that's it. That is the SIG AXG Pro. I still need to get magazines for it. I just have the one, so I do need to get another one. A lot of these were sold out. Places I looked at, it functioned fine when I shot it, so I'm not in a crazy big rush for it, but I would like to have at least two. If possible, I'll get more, but for now, two's fine. So just one additional one to what I have now. And that is it. I'll see if I can take this out to the range tomorrow.
Oh, number 3. That's right. He was putting you guys on.